hash, and I wish that I were crossing now. If I only had a job and a kettle on the hob, well, I wouldn't need to wonder howdy, howdy, how. Well, I wouldn't need to wonder how. Then there's Horsebridge across the river, and Greystone Bridge as well, and I wish that I were crossing now. In a lorry or a bus, in a taxi or a hearse, and I wouldn't need to wonder howdy, howdy, how. Well, I wouldn't need to wonder how. Take me, drive me, carry me, fly me, I don't care how I go. I only want to know that I'm heading for the river, heading for the river, heading for the River Tamar.
Farmers like Harold Cox know that some of the best grazing is next to the river, but he's got a healthy respect for the dangers to his livestock when it floods.
Well, it's really frightening sometimes. I've seen it 5-6 foot deep, covering the whole area.
Yes.
Right over here. And you can't see a 5-bar gate or nothing. And where the gates are, some places, they're 6-7 foot deep. That year that I got caught with 50 or 60 ewes down here, I did manage to swim them out, and I had to swim every one out, then up the top end.
Were you in there yourself?
That was frightening.
Pushing them?
That was frightening.
Yes, I bet it was.
Well, I tried to go across the ham with the tractor, and it was moving the tractor sideways. And I only just managed to get back to safety with the tractor anyway. That time, that was pretty dicey, that was.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the flood should be over for this year. You shouldn't have any more trouble this year.
that you don't know.
I found peace and quiet again where the Normans crossed the Tamar near Launceston. Welltown Farm is the home of the Dunheved herd of prize Friesians and farmer Bernard Robbins.
And Bernard, how many cows have you actually got in this dairy herd?
Oh, in the milking cows, there's 70 milking cows now, and there's about 110 followers. That's bulls and down to the baby calves.
So they'll all come on?
Yes, they'll all come in the herd eventually. This is one that we won the junior cow with that raw cornwall when we showed in 1978. And this is one of her better cows. She is classified excellent now, and well, she's only had 4 calves, but she's coming with her 5th now in July.
So she's really lived up to the prize that she got?
That's right. That's a nice cow, that. You know, good sort of cow, good on her feet, good in her udder, good top line and rump. Yeah, we like that cow.
Well, she's very sturdy, isn't she?
Yes, she's a good cow.
Why do you think this land where you're keeping them is so good for a dairy herd? Because you keep on winning, you keep on being up there in the prizes in any competitions that are held.
I think the land down here by the river, this old pasture's never been ploughed in living memory, and I think there's a lot of herbs and that in the ground, and they like it here in the summer rather better than up on the top ground.
Yes.
But of course it floods in the winter.
So top quality grass?
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. I must say that I've never come across so many cows that seem to be so friendly. They don't seem to mind us being here at all.
No, as from calves, they go into cubicle houses, and then we're handling them all the time, and we look after them, and I think they get to know when you're kind to them. We can get up to most of the cows.
Bernard's cows produce vast quantities of milk. 5 cows have already produced over 50 tons of milk each, and one old girl has topped the 70-ton mark.
You can have a cup of tea with them?
Oh, yes, please. I'll take that in a second. That's lovely.
All right.
Thanks, Bernard.
If prizes were given for cream teas, Mrs. Robbins' homemade version would get full marks from me.
Thank you.
Right, here we go.
Thank you. What do you think of that then, Peter?
It's delicious.
Lovely stuff. Isn't
Lovely. And that's better than any that I've ever bought.
Is it?
Yeah, much nicer than the bought one.
Yeah.
There's a bridge across the river from Plymouth to Saltash, and I wish that I were crossing now. If I only had a job and a kettle on the hob, well, I wouldn't need to wonder howdy, howdy, how. Well, I wouldn't need to wonder how. me, drive me, carry me, fly me, I don't care how I go. I only want to know that I'm heading for the river, heading for the river, heading for the River Tamar. There's a bridge across the river at Gunnis Lake, I know, and I wish that I were crossing now. And if I could get away, I'd be over it today, and I wouldn't need to wonder howdy, howdy, how. Well, I wouldn't need to wonder how. Take me, drive me, carry me, fly me, I don't care how I go. I only want to know that I'm heading for the river, heading for the river,